Hi, lovely souls. I like to give you guys an update on the conscious parenting journey I've been through. So, I knew Dr. Shefali's work for last more than 2 years now. When I was like, I couldn't, take any more of my kids, the tantrums, and I've been like all over the place. I felt I'm getting out of control. And then I knew that something is there so I can change or I can be a better parent, right? That's when I found her more than 2 years ago. And then I slowly started reading her books. She has almost 4 or 5 books. I already read all the books. And then I was thinking, something I'm understanding, but not everything, right? And I decided to take her course because I thought there is something purpose is there for me to be a better conscious parent as well as to teach others because teaching is my passion. So I took her course. I just finished. It is almost 6 months, 6 to 7 months course. It's certified conscious parenting and life coach. So when I was doing my course, it is just not the course, and also it's transformation for me too because when I started taking that course, I didn't realize how deep it goes. Meaning, like my patterns, how I was living my patterns instead of the life, and then how I'm co-creating those patterns in my life. So I'm in the same cycle of frustration, anger, sad, whatever, right? All the emotions. I don't know how to process them, so even like before two years that time, I also parallelly I exposed to Self Healer Circle by Dr. Nicole LaPera. So she introduced me the concept of inner child because we all pretty much had all the childhood trauma, including our husbands, our parents, and everyone. So that is make more sense to me now, like how we can, I mean, the turning inward, because conscious parenting is nothing to do with kids' behavior. So it teaches us how to look be behind the kids' behavior, what is their needs. In order to look through the lens of conscious parenting, we need to work inward. So working inward meaning to, there is like a trigger point, like trigger point whenever the kids behavior not listening to you or doing something that triggers, and then we react, right? The react in a way, whether we go fix, excuse that sound, sorry, that's my every hour mindfulness bell. So I will take a deep breath. Let's do the deep breath, okay? What do you need? So I just ask my body what my body needs at the time. So pretty much I drink water, just give a few stretch, just walk like few steps. So that's a mindfulness. It's an app called Mindfulness Bell. So every hour it ding ding, then you just check inward, look inward, and then like look what your body needs. Just sense it. So it's a good practice. Okay, coming back to the conscious parenting. So it is all I learned, like how it taught me like how disconnected I was from my, from my body to my mind, because it's two different things. Intellectually I knew everything. Oh, I knew this is not right, da 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 da, but I'm not connected to my body. So pretty much all the humans, in this lifestyle, in this matrix, in this corporate world, you can name it anything, we are so much disconnected. The mind and body is disconnected. It's supposed to be, like this. So that taught me. So the parenting, oh, going back, okay. So the trigger point where our kids, right? Our kids triggering us, and then we are reacting, whether it could be yelling or screaming or shaming them, whatever, right? So between it, like not in between, the trigger comes, and then there is already one thought. That is a thought, we don't know. It is like a fraction, it's like that light speed, that thought comes, and then by the time we notice the thought, our action, our anger, or the emotions, or the we just fire. So that is the to in order to find what is that thought or the feelings, when the trigger and then the feelings or the thought and then your emotions, right? So that is the muscle that we are learning to strength in conscious parenting. So in order to do that, we have to pause when you see the trigger. It's not listening, or they're not listening to you, or turning off the TV or the screen. Something is coming up in your mind that is subconscious, that is, it's going back in your childhood. Something happened, something happened, or the feelings, it's already was there from your childhood. So that, to addressing that feeling, is the main key. So in order to do that, you are turning inward, taking pause, and then taking a deep breath, what I'm truly feeling now. So when you take care of that, feelings, and taking care of your inner child, that is called the inner child. Actually, that inner child needs are not met when you are a kid. So um, while doing that, to take a pause and do the self talk, and then you are looking with a conscious parenting lens, your kids, not the behavior, their need. So you can able to look their need, not the you are not hooking up with the behaviors. It's like a mind blowing concept. It's not only for parents, actually, it is for anybody, individual, those who don't have kids, those who have some relationship issues, boundary issues. It's for everybody. So, as a conscious parenting coach, life coach, conscious parenting and life coach, basically what I will do when somebody come to me, so I coach them, I will deconstruct their pattern to show them, hey, you are in this pattern, you are in this cycle. Why? So we don't need to know the why. Somebody, they don't even remember their childhood, but we can able to deconstruct, because it's right there. Whenever you are getting trigger, meaning it happened, it is right there, it is right there. So that's how we could able to deconstruct. So what is your feelings behind it? It could be culturally, or belief system, or our childhood trauma. These are the things. So that way, we could able to I could able to guide you, to show that this is what happening. So that awareness, that the first step in conscious parenting is awareness, so that you can able to apply slowly. You have to work, you have to do homework to change it, to break the cycle. To break the cycle, we have to be aware what is going on within. So we don't need to be in victim role. So coach, as a coach, I can, whatever the victim role you are playing so far, you just um, uh, change that into the superpower, and then you can be blooming, flourishing in your real life. Hope, if anybody wants to book a free session, because I'm a new new coach. Because there are, even I did not have that awareness. So there is a coach, so I can go and work with them to deconstruct my, whatever the patterns, cycles that I'm playing all my life, not living my life, right? So to show you, give you some idea. So when you come, I can give two sessions free. So that way you can able to see whether it is, you like it or not. So we can move forward. So this is me, and then definitely it's everyday work in progress. But my home, my kids love it, because whatever the talk, there is no like hierarchy in my house. But there is a good boundaries on screen time and everything. So now I don't need to be a people pleaser, even to my kids, to please them. But there is a boundary. If they're going through, they are suffering from any challenges, I let them go through that. Not fixing, because I'm a fixer and fighter. My pattern is like control. So I'm letting go that control little by little by little. My kids love it, actually. So they can call me out anytime if I'm not following, right? But it is fun, at least to open talk. That's what we need in our houses, it's not like it's my way or the highway. But I will post more videos on some scenarios that happened to me personally with my kids, then how I'm handling it, so that would be helpful. And then also I'm planning to host a parenting workshop in my community in my neighborhood. So this is just worldwide. You guys can email me. I'm putting it in the chat, so you can find my email and then reach out to me. It is this conscious parenting and life coach from Dr. Shafali's teaching, her institute. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.